Welcome to Story of Vlogs, where you can have a glimpse of the past. I am Rizal Santos.
I'm Canela Mandal, and for today's episode, we will going to talk about Rizal and the propaganda movement.
So without further ado, let's get started! The propaganda movement is a reform and national consciousness ascended among young Filipino expatriates in the late 19th century.
It all started in 1872 when Fathers Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora or Gumburza were executed, and due to the oppression and injustices of the Spanish regime, the movement was organized and participated by the ilustrados or erudites. The three prominent figures of the propaganda movement are Dr. Jose P. Rizal, Marcelo H. Del Pilar, and Graciano Lopez Haina.
The members of this movement were called propagandists, where they used words and the pen to expose the misdeed of the Spanish rule in the Philippines and the urgency of changes to address them. In 1888, Filipino expatriate journalist Graciano Lopez Haina founded the newspaper La Solidaridad in Barcelona. Throughout this course, La Solidaridad argued reforms in both religion and government in the Philippines, and it served as the voice of the propaganda movement.
One of the foremost contributors to La Solidaridad was Jose P. Rizal. He was a physician, scholar, scientist, and writer. Rizal wrote two political novels, The Noli Me Tangere or The Touch Me Not, and El Filibusterismo, The Reign of Greed, which had a wide impact in the Philippines. He was tagged as the great novelist of the propaganda movement.
Marcelo H. Del Pilar. He was the first writer of the bilingual newspaper titled Diaryong Tagalog. He is beloved by the masses because of his eloquent Tagalog fearless defense of the poor against the friar abuse. His published works includes Ang 10 Kautusan ng mga Praile and Kaiingat Kayo.
Graciano Lopez Haina, the greatest orator of the propaganda and the first editor of the La Solidaridad. Some of his works that were published are Fray Botod and Esperanza.
Other contributors of La Solidaridad include Mariano Ponce, Pedro Paterno, Antonio Luna, Juan Luna, Felix Hidalgo, Jose Maria Panganiban, Pedro Serrano Lactau, Fernando Canon, Jose Alejandrino, Dominador Gomez, and Isabelo de los Reyes. They produce books, leaflets, and newspaper articles to educate others about their goals and the issues they were trying to solve.
After a stay in Europe and Hong Kong, Rizal returned to the Philippines in June 1890, partly because his father and sisters had evicted to the land they leased from Friar State in Calamba, Laguna. He was also convinced that the struggle for reform can no longer conducted effectively overseas.
In July, he established the La Liga Filipina, or the Philippine League, designed to be a truly national, non-violent organization. It was dissolved, however, following his arrest and exile to remote town of Dapitan in northwestern Mindanao.
The propaganda movement suffered after Rizal's arrest and the collapse of the La Liga Filipina. Rizal's arrest to Dapitan marks the end of the propaganda movement. La Solidaridad went out of business in November 1895, and in 1896 both Del Pilar and Lopez Haina died in Barcelona.
The propaganda movement failed, but the ideas of freedom and justice, which it paved the ground for the Philippine Revolution that the Katipunan and Andres Bonifacio began in the hills of Balintawak in August 1896.
That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoy and learn from it. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't hesitate to click the notification bell to be notified whenever we uploaded a video.
Once again, this is Historia Vlogs. Have a glimpse of the past and appreciate the Philippine culture and history with us. God bless everyone. Bye-bye!
When I were supposed to meet, the city owns the echo on, my thoughts are spinning on and on, my head it seems.